Korea has a long tradition of metalcraft dating back to the Bronze Age. Metals were used to create objects not just for function, but for beauty and to symbolise the Korean culture and beliefs. Artisans who devoted themselves to a particular skill were referred to as jangin, producing objects that reflected both the maker's spirit and experience. Daehoon Kang and Joungmee have been perfecting their craft since the early 1990s. Their skills in traditional Korean metalcraft practices, merged with Western techniques and contemporary technologies, has produced a distinctive vision and quality in their works. As a silversmith, Daehoon Kang uses traditional techniques such as hand raising to form his objects. This allows him to create the fluidity of organic sculptural shapes which have a close relationship to natural forms. The inspiration for some of his work is drawn from the traditional condiments bay, or jangdokdae, found in the Korean home. He explores the formal concept of vessels assembled together, not just as functional containers, but as installations to create visual appeal that stand alone on their own merits as sculptural forms. Other techniques Daehoon uses includes nugum, the use of special alloyed metal wires fused onto other metal surfaces, and mokumagane, a Japanese metalworking procedure which produces a distinctive layered wood grain effect. He also uses new processes and modern technologies, including micro-welding. Daehoon works with metals, shaping them in different ways, from his larger objects through to smaller, wearable items of jewellery. The work aims to challenge, engage and surprise the viewer, and through the exploration of forms and colour, his playful sense of humour is evident. In Korean culture, animals, flowers and birds symbolise long and happy lives. Joungmee uses these symbolic motifs in her silversmithing, combining Eastern and Western design elements and native flora and fauna with the intention of bridging cultural barriers. Joungmee's metalwork incorporates the use of a highly specialised traditional Korean metal inlay technique called ibsa, which she fabricates and constructs using the latest microfusion welding technology. She also employs stamping and metal colouring techniques with etching and chiselling to replicate the visual and textural aspects associated with fabrics, adding to the richness of the metal surfaces. The series of longevity brooches and necklaces are Joungmee's more recent works, a theme which she is currently developing using the symbolic motifs from Korean folklore for happiness, longevity and yin and yang philosophy. As an artist, Joungmee strives to communicate globally through symbolic expression and the visual language of silversmithing, while at the same time remaining anchored to the concepts and essence of her Korean culture.